who's going to watch this stream. I thought today we'll just have a chat, have a coffee. I'll do my very first live. I need to get ready. I've got a couple of reviews that need to be done. I've had these two products that were sent to me for ages that you'll absolutely adore. So I'm sorry I've been away for a while. I've got a few things, I'm going to talk about where I've been and what I've been up to. Because I've now got a bit of free time, I'm going to get some videos and some content done for you. So let's crack on with my face. I've already got my brows glued down. I just need to powder them. If anybody has any questions today, there's nobody on the live yet. I wish my dogs would stop barking. So that's my brows powder. I'm going to crack on with a bit of skincare, because Boo Boo is all about skincare. A bit of primer, or serum should I say. It's been a long week. The dog will stop barking at some point. I don't know how I actually get this chat up, if anybody is saying anything, or the person who is there, if they're saying anything. So I'm going to just chat about some of the stuff that I've actually been doing. I've been doing actually loads of gigs towards the beginning of this year. It's been non-stop. Some were 5 days, some were multiple days, some 12, 13, 14-hour days. I've really enjoyed myself. I've had some of the best gigs ever. But wow, has it been like telling on me quite a bit. So I've actually had July off because of family coming over and things that just needed to be done around the farm. I just really needed to catch up. So that's what I've been doing. One of the gigs that I did was like a 5-day gig called the Moon Tour. Absolutely amazing time I had. It was really straining. Like, they were like 12-hour days for 5 days. But I met some of the most amazing people ever. From strippers down to people in the church, scientists, percussionists, people who worked in clubs. It was absolutely amazing. If you search that up actually on YouTube, you can actually watch, excuse me, some of the things that we were up to. I was doing like their like talks, their moon talks, where we're all sort of sat around on this huge blow up sofa with the big moon, and then they've got like green screen all around us. So obviously on YouTube it's it actually shows up like we're on the moon, or sort of psychedelic around it. Let me just get this chat back up again and see what you said. Okay, so today this was like 3. Hi Bert, by the way. Today this was 3 layers of glue, just because when I'm doing stuff on camera, I do probably a couple of less glue than what I would normally do if I'm gigging. If I'm gigging, I'll probably have to do 5 layers, or until I can't see any more blades of the hair in amongst the glue. Once I see it's pretty much moved over, then I know it's good. And I always just go with the Alma's glue stick. I used to use the English Pritt stick, which I always found fine, but then I have now moved on to the Alma's when I can actually get it in one of the shops over here in the UK. I'm going to move on to counteracting some of the coloration on my face. I'm hoping that the sun is going to stay off today because it has been so hot in the UK this past week. So I've actually started recently like fanning on certain parts of my makeup. So once I've actually got like the red to counteract my beard on, I'll fan it and just dry it in that little bit, and it actually gives a better coverage. And then I do the same like with the under eye area. When I conceal, I'll actually, before I set it, I'll fan it and just dry it onto the skin that little bit. Coffee time. Just got to have a coffee. Oh. Okay, let's get this base done. So I'm using my Kryolan TV paint stick in 6W. So this is the colour I always use when I'm tanned. I'm hoping that because of the English weather at the minute, I'm going to have a nice colour, because I haven't fake tanned for quite a while. I actually haven't gotten into drag for like, I think 3 weeks. After my last gig, which was for a fundraiser for Hereford Pride, I actually ended up working with a fabulous drag queen, but she did actually give me a cold, so I was really unwell for a couple of weeks, and I'm still a little bit husky from it. It's that humid in the UK as well, like my sponges have just dried out by the time I've actually got to use them. Oh, this absolutely knackers my arms though every time. But beauty is pain, and pain is beauty. There's a hair stuck to me. So another amazing thing that I got to do this past month, it's actually maybe last month now, sorry, was I actually got to host Hay Pride. Hay is Hay on Wye, where they actually have the big book festival. I think they call it Light in the Dark Festival, something like that, but it's the Hay Festival, Hay Book Festival. And theirs was a week after that. I had the most amazing time. I actually got to sort of greet the Pride they actually had it at Hay Castle, and I actually got to meet the Pride as they sort of parade as they came up the street, and then I stood there and welcomed them, gave a bit of a speech, and they all came in. Gave a bit of a boo thing. I'm going to actually post some pictures of that soon. I just need to actually put it all together. It's just been having the time to put everything together to actually create some content. I think it's a good thing that Boris finally, I'm going to be honest, I'm not a very political person. I try not to get too involved with it. Just because of the person that I am and the job that I do. I just think, you know, it's good to not sometimes be so political. You need to be like the Queen and kind of see it from everybody's perspective. But okay, so my take on Boris, I think he's, yeah, finally gone, which should have been happened a very long time ago. I'm really shocked the amount of stuff that he's done and still just remained in power. But yeah, I think it's good that he's gone. Let somebody else take us further forward. Do you follow it much over there at all? Do you get to see much of our news with it? I'm just going in with the Krylon. This I use NG2 for my contour areas. What did you think? What's your kind of thoughts on Boris? I'll be honest, I'd really like to see another woman step up, to be honest, and become the Prime Minister. I just think, yeah, certain women could. We just need another powerful woman that can push us forward, and yeah, do things right by people, by the people, and not all about them. You can hear kestrels out today. The farmer's been cutting next door, his field, so we have lots of birds of prey all sort of flying around. It's really beautiful, but they're really noisy. yeah, they finally pushed him out. I think after all the different things that he's actually done, yeah, it's time for him to say bye-bye for Boris. Oh, do you know what, actually, let's do the... It's been that long since I've put my makeup on, forgetting which way around to do it. I have some like fantastic reviews that I'm doing for some products that were sent to me today. One is from, I'm gonna have to get the name of the companies and actually how to say them, because they're actually, one's a French company, and they've sent me beautiful dress, shoes, and a pair of earrings. And then another company, which I believe they're called Roana, and they sent me absolutely amazing pair of breastplates. So we'll do a little review of them. So watch out for that video coming up. So I'm using the Revolution concealer under my eyes. I really like the consistency of this. It reminds me very much of, I love the Jeffree Star concealer, but it's really expensive and you don't get much in it. So this is an amazing substitute for that particular concealer. I actually should have put probably a bit more moisturiser on today because my skin is really dry after all the sun. I've had to work out on the farm quite a bit recently. There's been, you know, things that I've had to catch up on, cleaning down barns, stables, very manly stuff, but it has to be done when you own land. So those kestrels are really going for it. I don't know whether you can actually hear it on the video. Okay, so I don't know how many pairs of shoes I own. I would probably say about 50 pairs for Boo. It's actually one thing that in my normal life, whereas I'm a very androgynous male, I own lots and lots of pair of shoes. I've always been known for loads of shoes, so it's something that has transferred into my drag. Yeah, I'd say probably about 50 pairs of shoes. I will have to count them one day and actually give you an exact number. What was your other question? Where do I store everything? Okay, so that storage has been a really big issue for me in the past year, because I started making my own clothes, and obviously with drag clothes, you know, I'm making these big hats and different things like that, and it's really hard to store. So I actually removed, if you remember the video I did where I transformed my drag room, one of the things I wanted to do was remove the doors because everything was just popping open all the time, so that, you know, I had a little bit more room there. And I've actually now started to store in boxes. I think I've got a delivery. I can hear somebody at my gate. I've actually started to store things in boxes now. Like a lot of my hats and a lot of my headwear is all in boxes, all piled up. Same with my tights, same with my underwear, brasiers. I'll just see who's coming in my gate. Yeah, it's just some workmen, so we're all right. They're just going into the bottom area. So yeah, I actually have to store in multiple rooms as well. I can't just get it all in one room anymore, which is quite annoying, especially because I want it to be nice and pretty. Hello, Kitty. I want it to be nice and pretty for everybody on YouTube, because I just didn't, you know, the place I live in at the minute is a lodge, and when we bought this, we knew we were having to buy a property, build a property at some point. So yeah, storage is a bit of an issue. But this has got 4 bedrooms, but every single one is filled with something to do with Boo. She completely took over my life, but in a really good way. So I'm now just going to go in with my Clown White. Ignore my doggy. She's a fantastic watchdog, though, let me tell you. Ain't no one getting home without her knowing. I've actually forgot to get my towel in as well, which is not good, but we'll do it on our shorts. Peanut! Oh, more coming in. Okay, so let's get her set. Trust it to get so noisy just as I'm doing a video. Oh, never mind. So plenty of powder, lots of whack, whack, whack. Okay, so this actually come up recently, but it was more to do with the fact that I sing cabaret now. But I am extroverted. I was a little bit, I'd gone in myself a little bit before doing drag. I just think I'd lost myself a little. But yeah, doing drag actually helped me find myself. the one thing I'll say that really helped me with being able to do cabaret and get the confidence up to sing in front of people, which it like really helped me. And again, I spoke of this recently, but so actually singing in the car, it's something I love to sing. It's something I've always done. So singing in the car. Now what I do is or what I did at the time, and I still do it now, is like you pull up at a traffic lights, or there's people at the side of the road, and you're really quiet, and you're like, right, no, I'm going to stop singing. But no, that I stopped that. I just kept singing, and I just busted out somebody there, and I was really just grooving, and yeah, it massively helped with my confidence. So yeah, that's my thing that helped me overcome. But I think the only thing that really helps you with when you go out actually working is doing it. The more you do it, the first time you go out, you're petrified, and still sometimes, like when I did the Hey Pride one the other week, I've been getting really confident and no worries. But then that day, just with knowing that I was going to be at this high position with so many people staring and looking at me, it was really nerve-wracking. But I think you just got to take hold of it and just be like, I've got this, I'm gonna do it, and you crack on with it. I'm gonna lift my coffee out of the way before I brush all this off. Now, a top tip for brushing your powder off is actually to do it in like small circular motions. Ever since I started doing that, it looked even more flawless. I don't know, it just sort of pushes everything into all the pores and making sure it's giving you that full coverage look. We go, right, brows time. I'm actually going to try and do a bit of a different look today as well, because it's always, especially when you're working, you always go back to that same look over and over and over again, and it's time for a change. So there's a few bits I've been wanting to try, so I'm going to try them today with YouTube watching. It's like a hold the breath situation when you're doing the brows. There we go. So another amazing thing actually I've done, it's actually remembering them all once you've actually had a bit of a break. It's like, what I've actually been doing. I actually got to film with Sky, Sky Arts to be specific, and it was actually with two quite famous English drag queens off RuPaul's Drag Race, Veronica Green and Joe Black. That was a fun day. That was actually at Hay. That was for Hay Festival. It was in Hay Castle, or at Hay Castle, and we were in an ice cream truck, serving ice cream on the most freezing cold day. But we did it, and it was lovely to meet them. They were very sweet queens. I was dressed as Farmer Drag Queen that day, which really, I didn't know I was actually working with them till I got there. And I wish I'd have known, because then maybe I'd have put a bit more effort into my look, but bye. See you soon, Bert. Lovely speaking with you. Nice to finally actually get to chat one-on-one a little bit. Looking good, looking good. I love this. But I can never get the top off. Another hold the breath situation. There we go. Brows done. Now finished with all this powder under the eyes, get it put away, and then I can pull my coffee back down. So now all on my own again. And you know what, I knew I should have rang that friend before, just to say I'm doing a live. Hopefully that music didn't come through the phone either, because otherwise this video is probably going to get restricted. Oh. just going to grab my towel because I definitely need it for this bit. Okay, let's get these eyes looking beautiful. Back in with a bit of the old clam white. It's clam white. I actually always wonder if actually clowns actually use this. Because if they call it clown white. It's really weird though, doing my face and not actually having the music on. I normally love my tunes on while I'm getting a face on. Okay, pickety pokey. Let's get cracking. Now the outfit I'm wearing today has got these like really amazing metallic purple shoes. So I'm trying to think of something that a bit of purple in it. Maybe a bit of a purpley pink thing I'm thinking. Maybe like a purple orange actually. Maybe let's take this up. Let's go for a real party eye with this. Let's get that bit of white on there to highlight. Pack it in, pack it in. Pack it in, pack it in. Let me begin. Okay. Let's go with this really hot orange in this water drag palette, which I'm sure you've seen me before. It's like the Bible. I'd love to get hold of them. I keep meaning to order one, but I always forget. Clean off the brush, clean off the brush. And then let's go with this orange. Pack her on. little blend. Yeah, I'm thinking hot orange and purple now, to be honest. Let's get some black flicks on the go. These always just guide me on what I want to do, but I am going to use eyeliner today, which I don't normally do. I'm going to go quite dark and sultry. Yeah, there we go. Give me my guiding lines. Guiding lines. Okay. I think I'm gonna give this bright purple one. Here we go. Which I've actually never used before, so it's like a Cadbury's purple. It's nice to have the time to actually try some. I actually really like this colour. It goes on really well. Feeling it. Yes, yes. Liking the orange and the purple. And I think I'm going to just blend it with a touch of the orange, because I don't really want to lose that pigmentation of that orange above. They're not blending the best together though, I will say. I like to blend it with some peach between. Seems to be going a bit better. Ooh, nearly, boo, nearly. All these eyes gonna take some work. Hmm. I like the coloration together, just the blend, especially on here, doesn't look as good. But we will work on it. We will get it good. Because it's nice to once have the time to actually work on it. Oh, kind of. I've got absolutely loads to do in life at the minute, but I'm having a day for me. Day for me and a day for you. Because I absolutely adore making content. I've been gutted I've not been able to make any. Sometimes I think, oh, shall I vlog my gigs, and then I start to like vlog the beginning, and then it just, yeah. Okey cokely, we're getting there. Let's blend out a bit more on this line a bit more now. So add in a touch more of that orange just to kind of see if it peaches it up a bit. So I'm putting this in front, but we need a good look. We need a good look, right? Blend off this other side. See, for me as well, eye makeup all kind of comes together once you actually get, you know, your lashes on and everything else. But she's looking good up to now, so I'll finish off here. Bring her into the contour. Yeah, this line has really gone off compared to the other. Never mind, we are eyelinering today, which I don't normally do, but I'm going for this real heavy look. Can't wait. So, I don't know whether I'm going to stop here. No, let's get a little bit of colour in these corners. Oh, excuse me. Now I'm thinking like a little pop of colour in it as well. It's going really bright, and I didn't actually get to do like much for a pride makeup, so let's do something bright today. Another hold the breath situation. Fab, right, blend out, blend out. And let's think what we're going to do. I think a yellow possibly. Let's give it that nice pop. Full on summer vibes, loving it. Loving this summer vibe. So I think I'm going to touch all the bottom of this with the orange. So that when I put the liner on, get a pop of colour coming out. Oh, my tummy was going then. saying, why haven't you finished that cup of coffee? Okay, let's grab that coffee. Mm-mm. Oh my god, that is so much better. Right. Okay, I think I'm ready to wipe this off. Just want to do a touch of this here. And onward. I always like to clean up as I go. These are kind of like bits you don't see when I do the clipped out videos. Okay. Eyeliner. Eyeliner's not something I do very often. I do just do this like little touch here, that is a lie. But I'm actually going to go quite heavy with it today and hope I don't look a mess. Because it's something, like I said, I use a lot of. I actually got a new one recently, which I actually don't even know where it is. It came in one of those like subscription boxes. And I've not a clue where it is. So I'm just looking in it, see if I've put it here. It's a lip liner, no. Not a clue what I've done with that. I just go in the normal L'Oreal Super Liner. Okay, I'm going to try and do this so you can see, but I can see. I think I'm going to start like I normally will and then just work my way thicker. The amount of times I've had to hold my breath today on this live. Again, you don't get to see me do that when I chop all the video up. The hold the mouth open moments. I'm not sure if this line is actually starting to run out. Okay, I never normally actually do this bit here, ever. But today, we're trying something new. So I might just be a teeny bit higher, but we won't see it. I think they are looking cute, giving that nice shape which I wanted. Okay, now I'm gonna try and find if I've got one of those thin pencils. Yeah, I think this is one. It's funny how many eyeliners I'm pulling out that actually are lip liners. But yeah, lip liners. It's this one. Okay, so how do I go with this? I've never used one of these before. And that does not seem like it was going on well at all. Neither did that. Okay, let's try my normal liner. It's just not giving that darkness that I wanted on the bit that I wanted it on. Let's try this pencil. I think this is gonna be a two-handed job. Let me get this out of the way. So sorry if I go off screen, but I've got to get this right, then we'll have to go on the other eye. Sometimes it's such a technical thing actually where to do things. Let me let's try that. There we go. Yes, that's just what I wanted. And then I can work from that. Fabulous. I definitely needed to sort of pull the lid down and then I could draw on. I am going to go do it off screen again. I'm just going to go along the edge with this now. Fab. I think I could even go a bit heavier. It always just scares me. If I always think if I muck it up, like black is so hard to get right. Okay, I think I'm happy with the enders there. Right, let's have a little go. Winged Beauty. Like I said, I'm always a bit scared to go heavy, but I think I need a little touch of purple there, blend that out. Cute. Right. Excuse me, boo, you are a pig. Excuse me. Right, onward we go with this. Excuse me. It's not COVID, darling. It's the tail end of that horrible cold. Right, let's crack on. Get this face finished, and then I can get some fab content done. I'm really liking these eyes. They're pretty. Love them. Love, 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 love. Right, I'm going to go in with the Sahara because you know it's my favourite, but actually before that we're going to do some blush. Bronzer. Bronzer, darling. Okay. I'm going to actually wear my own hair today, so I've got to make sure all the edges are covered. My bronzer broke. Not good. Nothing worse than broken makeup. Let's do this brush. Some fab blush. I absolutely adore this brush so much. I've got so many others to try, but I just always just use this. It's just the best blush in the world for me. I always feel so femme when I've got it on. Like as soon as it's on, I'm like, yeah, she has arrived. Beautiful. Little touch the old highlight. And the nose. Just gonna go with the dark one over the top as well today. Got that metallic-y look going, I think. I think it'll fit the look really well. She is glossy. Right, next. Let's do my mascara, lips, and then I'm going to finish her off, and then get cracking on with some content. Dogs are going again. They are so noisy today. But they're doing their job. They're doing their job, which is what we want. I really would love to go and have my eyelashes permed because mine are really not a good shape. And I know that I can curl them, but obviously once you're shoving lashes on, what's the point? I absolutely love this mascara. It's from Yves Saint Laurent. Workman again. If only they knew what I was doing in here. of them. I think they've actually... Oh, no, there's one more coming. It's about to be like, I'm going, they have left my gate open. She's so noisy. That's all bottom lash is lacking lash. Beautiful. Let's get these lips done. And then I'm going to say bye-bye. So I hope I know I've not chatted loads, but I've told you a little bit about what I've been doing. Like I said, I've got a lot of family coming, so I'm hoping to get a bit of content done today so that going forward, you've got bits and bobs of me, and I'm going to definitely make sure that I get on, work it into my schedule, because I love it so much, but I've just not been able to do it. And it's not just the filming, it's the actual editing thereafter. So that's why I thought I'd come on and do a live today. There's no editing with it. I don't mind how you see me. So let's go with this. I don't even know what this lip liner is, but I've just found it, so I'm like, yes, let's give it a go. Let's see what colour she comes out, and I'm hoping it's quite a nude lip. Perfect. It's quite a wet lip though. What is this? Who is this by? Lip liner. The One. By Oriflame, Sweden. I don't actually even know where the heck I've got this from. It's a nice colour that I want, actually. With a nice creamy latte colour lip. Look fab. With that nice ombre lip. Gorgeous. I'm going to go for like a colour that's pretty much exactly the same, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to get my hair done, and I'm going to say goodbye. And thank you if you have stayed all the way through this video, which I doubt very many people actually will. But if you do, when you watch it on a playback, then thanks for watching. Hopefully Boo Boo will see you soon, and watch out for this glorious content with this face that will be coming very soon your way. Hopefully Boo Boo will see you soon. Bye for now.